What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another UFO 50 daily bingo line. Apologies for missing 2 days. I didn't actually miss 2 days. What happened was 2 days ago, I tried to make a video, picked a line, it had a goal that I didn't want to do. I tried to do it, took 15 minutes, failed it, gave up. So you're never going to see that video. And then Tuesday, yesterday I just wasn't home, so no line there. I don't even know what happened on my last successful line. I'm assuming it wasn't a sub 20. So we're gonna try to get back to it. I think I said I would practice general goals. Guess what I didn't do? I didn't practice general goals, so we're just gonna give it a shot. It's a regular board today. Let's maybe play to our strengths. I think that would be ideal. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, can't you have 300 coins? That's pretty fast. Combatants beat surprise. I can do this. Divers Piranhas is a little long, though. I'm looking at top left, bottom right there. Okay, Avianos was the bad goal, so we're gonna dodge that. Even though Camping Hatchling is not as bad, I'm gonna try to dodge it. Campanella 3 reach X-Saber only firing forwards is extremely long. Metroidvania is also extremely long, so all of that is out. I don't really want to do Piranhas. Oh, jeez. I mean, it's looking like row 1 or row 5. Column 5 maybe as well. Okay, which one? I'm not really familiar with power bots, so let's not do row 1. Okay, let's start with Bushido. I'm not sure yet. So let me start with Bushido Ball and decide from there. What's the play here? Command Surprise is 3 levels in. That's not that bad. Oh, Chiome, come on. Let it through. The problem is the lines have no synergy with their big general goal. I'm not quite sure what to do yet. I'm really thinking hard about this. Okay, beat 3-star levels without using Undo takes roughly the same time as Caramel. Snap tempo on his elements, let's say. 2. Why is it always Chiome? Complete 2 non-rescue mission does take a while. I don't really want to do. I think it's going to be column 5. Row 1 has the gifts, which I like, but it has quite a lot of gifts. And there's not a lot of synergy, and then Cyber Owls is kind of a longer goal. Whereas, to its advantage, column 5 doesn't seem. This is the one long goal in column 5, I suppose. Nice one, Chiome. You really stopped that. Yeah, Tomoe's one, saving grace is that she has a lot of ball control. So you can send it pretty much, in the perfect spot so that the CPU doesn't get to it. Whoops. Otherwise, Tomoe is, usually the worst character. And Raizo is kind of my goat. Okay, so I believe these count as levels. Like one of these. So this won't count as 4 levels because I'm doing the same level 6 times. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Yamada last and do four fights with him. That was sick. That was less sick. I should have just I was actually just playing the game. I shouldn't have done that. There we go. Sometimes playing the game is a bad call. I'm hoping these count as levels. If these don't count as levels, they should. Alright, Chiome, which is usually the problem. Fighting against Ayumi is not great here either. Especially if I do that. Wow, what a terrible miss. Okay, managed to use that to my advantage at least. Okay, apparently I cannot aim with Chiome right now, which is really bad for me. At least Ayumi is giving me her trip mines, which is something I can use. Wow, okay, usually the CPUs don't return that. I would have appreciated if they didn't do that just then and there. Okay, that was disastrous. Chiome, you need a lot of Chiome practice to really like get the hang of Chiome. I'm just going around with this game. Chiome is an extremely defensive character. But like, this is her one decent offensive ability, is like her power shot is actually pretty good and the CPUs have a very tough time returning it. But otherwise, you're kind of just doing your best. Okay, I managed to get that in. Probably gonna do a power shot here? Nope, okay. Otherwise, like, you're kind of just using your teleport. It kind of locks on to... kind of locks on to where the ball is going. It's really hard to use properly, though. Okay, and after that... yeah, this could have been like a 4-minute goal. Went a bit longer. Yeah, so we're gonna do this. Okay, I'll try to get a leg up, but it didn't work. Okay, and that's that goal done. And we're gonna keep going for the extra 3 levels I can get here. Apologies. And I wasn't looking, and that's terrible. Okay, I got that. Wanted to get my damn water, and I accidentally picked up a drink. Ah. So that's 2 levels. Let's not lose focus. We gotta be on the ball. What? How'd she dodge that? Yeah, that's fine. I'm really surprised she dodged that. Okay, there we go. There we go. Things are happening in Bushido. Things that I'm curious about. Alright, I'm going to count that as 4 levels and go to Caramel Caramel. Now, 10 bonus background elements. You can do this, you can do most of this in the prologue. Better to just do it in the actual game though. Looking for stuff like this. That's 1. I don't think I know exactly all the background elements you can snap. I do feel like I know most of them, though. Oh, that's bad for me. We'll just dodge everything else. No problem. There's another one. That's 2. I believe going down here is better. There's quite a few more. So there's 3 and 4 there. Each one of those holes counts as 1, so that's 5. And that'll be 6 here. I was like trying to see if there was one up there. Trying not to use my camera shots. Yeah, I kind of wanted to get the heal off of that, but whatever. Oh, one up, that'll be useful. No, I won't. Okay, so that's 7. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to the prologue for the last 3. Because you can't snap the same background elements again. So I'm going to go to the prologue for a different 3. There's actually a very good way to do this goal if you happen to make a mistake like I just did. So this will be a 9. Okay, and now for minion max. I believe we've done this before. We're going to try our best to do it the exact same way. Might not go that well. Because I believe last time it didn't go that well either. That was kind of like really bad mashing. I hope that didn't come through on like the video recording how bad that mashing sounded. Anyway, as usual, we need the shrinky. Do we? Yes, we do. Before we need to break into the outlet. A little further. There we go. That clip is very easy. Basically, you just move the block a little bit by using what you're holding, and then you jump straight up without holding anything. I believe, I could be wrong about this, I believe it is slightly faster to reset the game once you pick up an item, because it saves instantly. So instead of waiting out for the animation to play, if you have to grow back up, it's faster to just reset. I didn't do it there, but that's good knowledge. Alright, so here we're gonna go, oops, I need one more. Here we're gonna try to do the transition jump. So jump like now. Yep, there we go. Talk to the right-hand man. And now down here. This should let you open the door. And now we enter on our journey. To help the queen. Okay, I went the wrong way there. I've not done this many times. I'm not exactly familiar with everything you need to do here. Ah. That was actually bad. I don't want that little ant guy to fall, I think. Because I can use him to go higher. And if he falls, then I have to use blocks instead. Jeez. How did he turn like that? He was already... I didn't know he could do that. I thought with the moment that he aimed, he wouldn't turn. Because he wasn't his aiming animation, but... Just to show how little I actually know about this. Okay. I just got a little bit there. I got your egg back, Queenie. Gonna do the transition jump again. Failed it. You have to press jump at like a very specific timing here. It's not that tight, but I am kind of not familiar with it. There we go. Build a ledge. Alright. We have returned the stolen termite egg. And now for one of my least favorite things of all time, we're gonna have to open Porgy. And we're gonna have to defeat a boss. It's truly unfortunate the things we have to do on this series. Great! What a fantastic first dive that was. I love Porgy. I don't particularly like Porgy. As always, I am simply holding shoot here because it makes us dash faster. Well, it lowers our dash cooldown. Which is good. We get to dash more. I dash a little less here because there's some stuff. Oh my god, Lamia, get the hell out of here. As always, the plan is simple. First, we're going to get to this base with a couple of fuel tanks, because that's just good. And then we're going down here. Hey, come back in a bit. I really need you on the next dive, not all of the other dives. What the hell, man? Line this up here. Yeah, there, clownfish. Equip the buster torpedoes. Okay, now Lamia, if you could show up, that'd be fantastic. And of course, this is the one dive where Lamia doesn't show up. Isn't that just wonderful, everybody? Go back to base, which I believe resets for, like, location to a new random place. Okay, Lamia's over here. That'll be good. Stay right there, thank you. And again, I'm not holding shoot here, I'm actually like pressing shoot at a very specific rhythm to get more bullets out. Alright. That worked out remarkably well for how many times Lamia decided to show up without actually, you know, me having the stuff I wanted to kill her. Alright, beat 4 levels. Yes, you must defeat the levels. This is probably not how I would do this. I think I should have just done the first 4 levels straight, but here we are, I suppose. Can't know some of the fastest levels of all time. And I believe that's it. I'm gonna do a little kick club action. Then I think I'm gonna do pin golf, and then I'm not sure what I'll do for number 4. There's a world where I open Campanella 3. There's a world where I open Block Koala. There's a world where... I'm not quite sure what I open. It's this world. I don't know what I'm opening. For too many options. Oh, jeez. Is there a world where I open Overbold? I don't think there is. Okay, here's number 4. Oops. So we're gonna go pin golf, and then... I'm really wondering, what do I do? It's like, I'm like, is Block Koala faster than Camp 3? I don't think so. Didn't really want the hole-in-one there, but whatever. I'm not sure what the 5th fastest game for levels is. Oops. That bounce was not ideal, I think. Was that Forius? You know what? Surely not. Ah, screw it. We're opening camp. A Block Koala with Worm 1, 2, 3, 4, since it is on the board, could be faster than this. Overbold might be faster than this. I don't know. This doesn't seem very fast, but I think this will be like 2 minutes. We're just gonna shoot down some baddies. Jam out to some great tunes. Well, tune singular, actually, you're only gonna get to hear one. As always, our main goal is to defeat everything as fast as possible, since that advances the wave counter faster. Basically, like the one trick you can really have to speedrun this game. Because if you're doing a full game speedrun, the other tricks are don't actually get 100, because then you get a bonus game at the end of the level. At the end of the world, the stage. Yeah, you want to defeat like these very last enemies as fast as possible. Well, rather make sure that the screen is completely clear of enemies as fast as possible at the end of the wave. Since we're not doing full game speedrun, it doesn't matter if we get 100, so it's just easier to get 100. There's really only 3 things you can do to speed up Campanella 3. It's defeat those enemies faster, don't get hundreds or zeros, and then defeat the bosses as fast as possible. Oh no, we missed 100. Oh well. Hey. I'm walking here. Would you say you're driving or floating? If you're in a Campanella. I'm not quite sure. Anyways, that is 4 levels and 5 games, and we are done. And, here's Galbrain. You don't get to see him. Yeah, a wave counts as a level in Campanella 3, which is why I went for this. Was it the fastest option? I really don't know. I feel like there's a lot of, like, pretty good options for... Like, Campanella, Pin Golf, and Kick Club are always going to be, like, some of the best. And then after that, it's kind of like, it's a bit more nebulous. But anyway, that's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching, and see you tomorrow.